I think we should go in, I'm putting this in the politest way, age order, where we get Ian, who has supported Newcastle for longer than all of us. And then we've got Joe, who's probably can remember anything from late 80s, early 90s.
My first match was 89, but I'm not going to lie, I pretty much, remember about 90 onwards, I would say.
90 onwards. And then mine where I kind of remember Robson's team really well to start with. So I guess what I'm asking is, what are your guys' thoughts on the stadiums? Would you prefer to stay at St James's Park? Again, that comes with all sorts of mind-boggling issues of how much can we really expand? Is 60,000 or 65,000 enough? Because that might be the maximum we can get to. Is it worth the huge expensive cost in terms of, there's listed buildings which we can't touch, but then we'd have to reinforce the metro station and all that stuff. So like I say, it's a huge debate, and then obviously the new stadium could be anywhere. It could be right next to the current one. It could be miles away. It could be on the outskirts of Newcastle. Very interesting. So I just want to get your thoughts on it so the listeners kind of know where each of us stand and get to know us a little bit better on this. So, Ian, you take it away. What are your thoughts on a brand new stadium, expanding St James's Park? What do you want to see happen, and what do you think will happen?
It's I've got a different perspective because when I first started going, I used to stand on the no roofed Gallagher
Wow.
and get soaked every time it rained. The match was on, which was regularly. Once you get wet enough, by the way, it doesn't matter how long it rains because you can only get wet. You can't get any wetter than that.
Fair.
And it was that was a poor ground, really. I mean, I loved it, always loved it. The atmosphere's always been great. I remember one stand being completely pulled down and they put the east stand up and the east stand going up. So the stadium has developed to the point where it is now, but I don't have that massive attachment to the stadium as it is now that I'm guessing that you've got, Kev, because it was like that when you started going. It's
Good point.
unchanging for you. Whereas for me, it's kind of a progression to the point. Don't get me wrong. I love St James's Park.